Hey, it's Donna Morgan, and today I want to talk with you about the importance of having purpose right now in our lives during this time of the staying at home in retreat mode during the coronavirus. Having purpose really helps because I think all of us are feeling so strongly the grief of having to let go of the way things used to be, of what our life used to be like, all the things that we love to do, all of our routines that were out in the world. And now all of that has changed, it's transformed, and I really tap into grief myself sometimes. Then I go to some anger around it. Sometimes I feel completely in denial and I just want to act like my life is the way it used to be. And then I've had profound moments of feeling acceptance around this and looking at it for its gifts. And one of the gifts I feel like, well, there's a couple. One is purpose, to really realize that it feels good when we have purpose, even if it's something simple like cleaning out our closet in our bedroom and getting things stacked in piles to give away to Goodwill, or organizing the junk drawer in our kitchen, all the way to creating that webinar that we always wanted to create, writing that book that we have had on our mind but felt like we don't have time to do. It's a really good time now to do everything that we have had the excuse, I don't have time, because we have a lot of time. And those kinds of tasks, whether they're something seemingly small and simple, although cleaning a junk drawer can be daunting, all the way to a big project or vision that we have. And now that we're in retreat mode, we actually have more hours in the day to put focus on it. And no matter what it is, purpose is what I am noticing helps me, helps my clients, my children. We did an art project on our roof last night. That was really fun. I ordered canvases and paints from Amazon. It arrived yesterday and we were so excited. So just kind of getting off of the news and watching and listening to the same thing over and over again. While I do agree that it's a good idea to stay informed, you don't want to literally get brainwashed and programmed by watching the news all day long. I mean, it's just the same thing over and over again for the most part. So I suggest that we all find something that gives us a sense of purpose. And you know what that is for you, so I'm sure that you can come up with something. The other thing that it's been a good time for me is to look at what am I no longer in alignment with in my life. Whether it could be an exercise program that I've been doing for so long, but now I can't because I can't go out in the world. Whether it be something with nutrition or with supplements, it could be literally people I'm not in alignment with. It could be thoughts I'm not in alignment with. It could anything, right? The sky's the limit. But because there's so much more time to do things like meditate, and I do meditate every day, but now I have way more time to meditate. I have way more time to hike and to go on walks in this beautiful place, especially since no one's here. It's kind of great. The trails are empty in Sedona. But I've been able to think about, what do I want to change in my life? I just feel like it's an opportunity to look at that and, hey, we're home anyway, to actually do something about it, to actually make some changes and do something positive and healthy for ourselves. The healthier we are anyway, mindset, immune system, the better we're gonna do with this whole thing in all ways. So yeah, those are my tidbits for today, is just the whole idea of being in alignment, and what that means is noticing where you're out of alignment and deciding to make some changes there, and also to have purpose every day. To, maybe you are working from home, so that's kept you in a routine. That's great. For me, I do a lot of my work on Zoom and FaceTime anyway. I do have in-person clients who are kind of having to get used to the fact that they're not going to see me in person right now. But, a part of my day, I can kind of keep that purpose going, which has been really, really helpful. But still, there's other parts of my day where I would have been out, working out, going to one of my kids' baseball games. That's a constant thing, so there's a lot that I do out in the world that has now basically died in my life, which again is why I feel like we're all feeling some grief, some loss of our old life. And so I find purpose during those times that I would have been out in the world doing other things. And I did clean out my junk drawer, actually. And I am working on another book. And I am really contemplating going into my closet and doing a little bit of a clean out there, a purge. And the art project that my kids did was really fun. Yeah, so doing the things that make you happy, that make you feel purposeful, that bring you into alignment, and letting go of the things that feel out of alignment. Another thing is just, for me, like, I already love to be outside, but I'm noticing that I'm outside even more in nature, and because I'm not hustling and bustling around doing all these things, I have more time for that, and I actually feel really grateful for that. That part has been profoundly wonderful, to just be in nature a lot more, and spending more time with my family also because I'm home more. And that has been really wonderful as well. And not that I don't spend a lot of time with my family, but you know what I mean, the to-do list is not as long. My calendar doesn't have as many things on it for the entire day, so there's more space, and that can be a good thing, even though it can also feel like the unknown and kind of scary. That's the other thing I want to say, speaking of unknown. I think that's the other thing that people are having such anxiety around right now, is that we are completely in the unknown, not the known, the unknown. And that can really feel ungrounding. That can feel scary, downright fearful. And so, yep, we are having to be in the present moment and stay grounded as much as we can. And of course, Ho'oponopono has been amazing for me. in terms of any time that I feel that anxiety about the unknown and, oh my God, how long is this going to be like this? I say the magic mantra, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, over and over and over again until I feel at peace. Or I say one of the longer prayers, one of the more advanced prayers, if I'm really feeling a lot and can't shake it with the magic mantra. I also say a shortened version, which is Aloha Mahalo. Aloha means divine love. Mahalo is gratitude, it's thank you. So the two words together kind of say it all in I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. So do whatever feels good to you, but I'll tell you that whenever I start to feel things bubble up, and even when I don't, I try to have it going on in the back of my mind most of the time. But when I feel things bubbling up, that is one of the practices that can really help. Also, a regular mindfulness practice, doing yoga, is going to help you with this whole new world we live in, which is all about the unknown, and being in the present moment is the best place to be. Because when we start to think about what ifs and oh no, and what if this, and oh, maybe it'll just be 2 more weeks, or oh my gosh, it could be 2 more months. Whatever it is, wherever our minds are going, that's not the present moment. So that's speculating the future. And I know it's really hard. I do it too, of course. But when we have a mindfulness practice, it helps us to be in the present moment in normal, everyday, waking life. And I think that we could really use that kind of groundedness right now. So I encourage you, with the free time that you have in retreat mode at home, that instead of sitting there watching the news all day long, to do things that are really healthy and good and nourishing for your body, your mind, your soul. Ho'oponopono, mindfulness, eating well, supplements that you feel good about for your immune system, being out in nature, and whatever else makes you feel good, along with being on purpose. All right, well, I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon.